Welcome to this week's look at the state of the New York City real estate market, where I take a look at the luxury market, the Manhattan market, and the Brooklyn market. I do it because I want you to be informed. It never hurts when you're a consumer to be informed. Welcome to this week's look at the state of the New York City real estate market. As always, I bring you the very latest news about the luxury market, the Manhattan market, and the Brooklyn market. I do it so that you can stay informed and up to the minute on what is happening here so that you can make great decisions. Okay, let's get started. We're going to take a look at the luxury market. This is for the week of October 17th to the 23rd. This was a banner week for the luxury market. There were 30 contracts signed last week at $4 million and above in Manhattan. This is the highest total since May 9th, when 39 contracts were signed. Condos outsold co-ops 22-6, and there were 2 townhouses in the mix. The top 2 contracts, interestingly, were in buildings designed by Robert A.M. Stern, one on the Upper East Side and one in the West Village on the Hudson River. So this makes the second straight week of robust sales for the luxury market, which is great, and it is definitely an improvement over the 3-week slide that we had back in September. So the number 1 contract was DPH 11B at 150 East 78th Street. It was asking $16.95 million. It was raised from $16.5 million when the building started marketing off of floor plans at the end of January 2021. This duplex condo has 3,816 square feet. It includes 4 bedrooms, a library / 5th bedroom, and 5 bathrooms. The library and the living room that measures 18 feet by 27 feet with a fireplace, open onto a almost 300 square foot terrace. An upstairs bedroom has arched windows. Penthouse 11B is the last apartment to sell in 150 East 78th Street, which is a new 25-unit limestone building. The amenities include a fitness center, squash court, rooftop terrace, lounge, children's playroom, and storage. The number 2 contract was apartment 14C at 400 West 12th Street, was asking $16 million, and it was listed at the end of September. So wow, that went into contract very, very fast. The condo has a little over 3,200 square feet. It includes 4 bedrooms, a dining room, an office, and 4.5 bathrooms. It has stunning Hudson River views from a 36-foot living room and master bedroom. The seller paid $14.25 million in August of 2013. The unit is in the Superior Inc. condo, which was completed in 2009, and amenities in this building include a concierge, a fitness center, a screening room, children's playroom, and a garage. Let's move on now to the stats for the week. The total weekly asking price sales volume was over $211 million, $246,989 to be precise. The average asking price, $7,041,566. Median asking price, $5,995,000. The average discount from original ask to last asking price, 4%, and average days on the market, 394. Okay, that is it for the luxury market. Nice to see that rebound. Let's move on now to the Manhattan market and see what is happening there. So what's going on in Manhattan for last week? Well, if we start with the 1-week look, we can see that the supply is up a bit, which is great, up almost 13%, 399. There were 8 contracts signed. That's almost 28% that was up for the week. And the off-market properties, now this is interesting, almost 85% increase in the off-market properties, 292. Again, as we move through the fall season, if sellers have been on the market for a while, let's say, and they're just not getting their deal done, they may decide that they're going to sit this market out. And perhaps that is accounting for this big increase in off-market properties. We are still, as we have been now for a few weeks, in a buyer's market. Let's take a look now at the 1-month chart and see if that is kind of reflecting what we're seeing in the 1 week or if it changed a bit. The supply is 1,641. That is actually down a little more than 6%. Contracts signed, 717. That is up 13%. And you might have remembered my saying that October is the month we expect the big jump in contract activity. Somewhere around 900 would be about what we would be hoping for. And, we still have a little bit of time left in October. You can see that the month to date, we're seeing a nice increase in those signed contracts. Off market, wow, that is up for the month as well. 794 properties have gone off the market. That's almost 55% increase over the month. Again, buyer's market, buyers, really, this is your moment. It could go on like this for a while, but if it doesn't, you don't want to miss it. So if you have your eye on something, you really might want to think about stepping up and securing it while you still have leverage. Again, I've shared these very detailed charts with you because I know a lot of people really like to really drill down on what the more specific numbers are. So the supply, the pending sales, market pulse, days on market, monthly new supply, monthly contract activity, resupply pace, et cetera, price per square foot, median sales price. I think you get the picture. And again, for those people that are very interested in having this kind of information, I hope it's helpful. If you have any questions, please do let me know. We're going to take a look now at the supply. Now, we are seeing an increase in the supply. This is great. It gives buyers more choices and it keeps the buyers engaged. It would be really nice if we would see even more buyers in the market. That would help the balance of this market. But for right now, we do obviously have some serious buyers in the Manhattan market. We just need to see what happens over the rest of this fall market. If we take a look at the supply, this is the supply for all of Manhattan, any bedroom configuration, any price point, et cetera, you can see that the supply in Manhattan is up almost 33% year to date, up 6% from last month, and up 1.3% from last year. This is great. We're seeing a little more coming into the market. The pending sales, we saw a kind of nice rebound over this last week and month. Looks like we're down a bit. Down 31% year to date, down 7% from last month, and down little over 26% from last year. This is a market that is shifting and changing, and what will happen by the time we reach the end of this fall market is a little bit unknown. While we are seeing the Manhattan market overall has been kind of softened a bit in the reset, now favoring the buyers, we're also starting to see signs of perhaps a turnaround. It is obviously too soon to tell because we only really have a very narrow amount of data with which to measure exactly what is happening in this fall market, but we are seeing signs of life. So perhaps we are beginning to see a little bit of a rebound in Manhattan. And as I just reported, we are seeing definitely a nice rebound in the luxury market. So what does this mean for the overall New York City market? Let's take a look at Brooklyn now, and we can put the rest of the pieces together and see where we're at. Okay, so now what is happening in Brooklyn? Well, Brooklyn remains a neutral market. We're going to look at, as we did with Manhattan, a 1 week look, a 1 month look. We're going to get into those detailed charts as well. But overall, Brooklyn is showing more signs of life than Manhattan is, although Manhattan is starting to perk up a little bit. So let's see what's going on now in Brooklyn. We're going to take a look at the 1 week market ticker. We see the supply is 180 over the last week. That is down almost 16%. Contracts signed 120. That's up almost 19%. Off-market properties 63. That is down 16%. And as I said, we continue to be in a neutral market in Brooklyn. If we look at the 1 month market ticker, you will see the supply is 812, that is down 16%. Signed contracts 467, that is also down, but a little bit less, about 5%. Off market 347, that is up 7.10%. Again, neutral market. Again, the supply and the demand are kind of keeping pace with each other. And as a result, we remain in a kind of a stable, neutral market in Brooklyn. Here are these detailed charts that show you the details about the supply, the pending sales, median sale price, days on market, listing discounts, etc. For those of you that really enjoy that additional information. If you have any questions about any of these charts that I'm sharing with you, please feel free to post your comments and your questions below. I'm happy to answer those questions that you might have. If we look at the supply in more detail for Brooklyn, again, this is across the market, all price points, all sizes of properties, and all types of properties. We're seeing that the supply is up almost 9% year to date. We're seeing it's up almost 2% from last month. It is down, however, almost 19%. That is keeping the market pretty tight in Brooklyn. The pending sales, again, this is market-wide in Brooklyn. If we're looking at these pending sales, 1,989, that is down 26% and change from year to date. It is down almost 9% from last month, and it is down almost 29% from last year. Overall, we're just seeing less activity in Brooklyn, but again, it remains balanced between the buyers and the sellers. If we look at this market pulse for Brooklyn, we're seeing that where it kind of dips down there, looks like we were headed down. Remember, I said, oh geez, like it's starting to get into leaving neutral neutral territory and going into buyer territory. But wow, look at this little uptick, this little spike. So as I mentioned in the Manhattan report, does this mean we're kind of reaching the end of this kind of leverage overall that the buyers were enjoying these last few weeks? It's, I think, a little soon to tell, but interesting to see how there is this little spike in activity, at least in Brooklyn. Okay, that's it for the Brooklyn market, and that's it for this week's look at the state of the New York City real estate market. I'll be back next week with more up-to-the-minute news about what's happening in the luxury market, the Manhattan market, and the Brooklyn market. In the meantime, take care.